Oh, come on, come on. Oh, we're not knifing quick. Oh, I mean, it's kind of working. All right, and welcome back, guys. We're doing another video in the series of kind of testing out how everything works when you get it to tier 5 in zombies. So far, we've done Deadshot, Jug, and Brain Rot. So now we're going to try a weapon class. This I'm actually really interested about. To me, the most interesting one here is the melee weapons. As you guys know, melee weapons are very, very strong in this game, especially on Die Machine. Starting out with like the katana is, in my opinion, probably the single best starting strategy for that map. I want to see exactly what this is going to do when we max it out and get it to tier 5. So if we go ahead and read what it does here, at the very beginning, when you get it tier 1, replace gun butt with melee knife, which is awesome. Tier 2, increase primary melee knife with bonus damage of 10%. Replace gun butt with Bowie knife. So this was very, very strong. So essentially you could spawn in with the Bowie knife and you'd be able to one knife zombies very, very effectively at the beginning of the round and just build up a lot of points. And now when you get tier 4, increase primary melee weapon bonus damage to 25%. So now when you have it tier 4, it's not only going to be doing 110%, it's going to be doing 135% damage. That is going to be insane. And as you can see here, it says primary melee weapon. So this is only going to be for knives that are held in your hand. This isn't going to be the Bowie knife or just the normal knife you use when you have a weapon in your hands. But when you get it to tier 5, it says melee damage heals you a small amount. And that doesn't say that that has to be a primary melee weapon. So to me, what it sounds like, if you knife a zombie when you're using your primary weapon, you'll actually get health back and you have a Bowie knife. So that is honestly a really good strategy. And to me, this sounds like this could be extremely useful for when you get cornered, and especially on those earlier rounds when you don't have a gun and you're not really able to kill the zombies. A lot of times I'll find myself knifing zombies to try to escape, and sometimes I'll be able to do that successfully. But if I'm actively gaining health as I'm kind of knifing zombies that have cornered me, this could save your life quite a bit. And this to me sounds super strong. And out of all of the classes you read here, this is the only class that's actually going to benefit you when you're using other weapons not in the class. If you're using the pistol tier 5, it's only going to affect you when you're using a pistol. Whereas from what it sounds like, melee tier 5 is going to help you regardless of the weapon you're using. So that to me makes it sound like something that's gonna be very good and something I want to go ahead and get right away. So let's go ahead, get it tier 4 and tier 5. So now we're gonna go ahead and get that extra damage. So now we've got the tier 5 melee damage, heals you a small amount. Let's go in game, let's test it, and let's see if it works exactly how we think it is and how strong it is going to be. All right, now we're spawned in on D Machine because I feel like D Machine is probably the best place to test it because this is the one map that I always spawn in with the katana. In my opinion, this map, 100% the best spawn-in weapon is the katana. And I know it's not technically called a katana, but for the purpose of this video, we're just going to refer to it as the katana because I can't pronounce the other word too well. So now the reason this is kind of my go-to weapon for spawning in on this map is because more than likely I'm going to be building the Die Machine very, very soon, and we'll be trying to get a ray gun. So I'm not really going to be keeping my starting weapon at all for my main strategy on this map. And this is the best knife, and it just helps you get so many points early on. It's kind of insane. Before we get into the rest of the video testing this knife out, if you want to join us on our goal of hitting 40k subs, I would greatly appreciate that. We're actually getting closer and closer to the goal sooner than I thought we would be. So anyone who joins that, if you want to see more content of testing zombie stuff like that or any sort of completionist stuff in zombies, definitely make sure you sub if you want to see more of that. With that being said, let's go ahead and kind of test out the getting health from zombies with it hitting us. So let's see, we have 2 hits worth, so we're about a little bit more than half health. That was a pretty good amount of health. Honestly, with how strong the katana is, I really want to get to a high round, get in a corner, and just knife and see if we can survive in a corner just rapidly knifing. That to me sounds really freaking cool, and potentially with this ability, that might be completely possible. So we're going to get fully set up for that and see. Another thing I want to test, let's go ahead and buy a wall weapon real quick. So if we buy a weapon off the wall, let's see if the Bowie knife. Yes, it does. Oh, so even on other maps, spawning in with the knife is going to be so strong because a lot of times when you're trying to knife on insta-kill or something like that, you have a chance of going down. But if you look, even when using regular weapons, every time we knife a zombie, we are gaining health from that. This is also going to be amazing for the trials that are take damage and recover, because all you got to do now is get hit by a zombie and knife them. Hit by a zombie, knife them. And you're going to be able to complete that trial so much quicker with this ability. Honestly, this to me is such an underlooked ability. I haven't really heard anyone talking about this, but I think this has the potential of being very, very strong. And as I was saying earlier, this is the only weapon upgrade that is going to give you extra effects regardless of the weapon class you are using. So if you're playing Outbreak spawning in with an M16, you are still going to get a benefit from this regardless. So now one thing I do want to test before we get a lot of comments about it, I want to see to make sure if we're still getting that extra health regardless if we have a knife in our inventory at all. And as you can see, we no longer have the katana in our possession at all, and we were still getting health there even when we didn't have it in our inventory at all. So it is confirmed that if you knife a zombie with the tier 5 upgrade of this, regardless, you are going to be getting health even if you don't have a knife at all. And as you can see here, we're on the top of Penthouse now. This is usually my starting strategy for this map, because as you can see, we're just building up a lot of points. We've even bought 2 wall weapons and 3 doors already, and we still have a decent amount of points on round 6. This power up is going to be so great for starting early rounds on D Machine, because you can camp up here so easily now that every time we kill a zombie, we're just going to be gaining health. Like, this is actually really freaking cool. Now I'm very curious to see how long the regular knife is going to be a one hit too. So now that it has buffed the damage of your like regular Bowie knife, I want to see how many rounds we're going to go to and that still be a one hit. All right, let's test this up. I know it's not a high round, we don't have anything packed yet, but I want to see. I'm going to get all of these zombies in a horde. I'm going to corner myself and I am just going to see if I can continuously kill every single one of these zombies. Oh no, this is going to end bad. I'm about to die right here. We're about to waste this entire setup, but it's for science. All right, let's do it. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, we're not knifing quick. Oh, I mean, it's kind of working. Okay, yep. Okay, well, so we tried it. We're clearly not knifing quick enough, but did you see how long we were actually able to survive just sitting there in a corner knifing into the zombies? That saved me way longer than what I thought it would have. I also want to test how long the katana is going to be a one hit. I feel like the katana is probably going to be a one hit indefinitely. I feel like we can be on round 90 and the katana max packed, max salvage upgrade still going to be a one hit, but we'll test it out. We'll see how high of a round we can get using the katana and see if, you know, if it caps out or if, you know, this is going to be a one shot indefinitely. I have a feeling it might be a one shot for freaking ever at this point, man. So it is round 12 and it is now taking 2 hits with the Bowie knife. They're just regular spawning one to kill zombie. As you saw there, just knifed him once, pretty much got him down to 90%. But about round 12 is when your actual knife is going to start taking 2 hits to take down a zombie, which is still very, very good for that and pretty good. So it's still going to be a 2 hit from round 13 and probably for a few more rounds. So I really do think that is going to save me a lot of times when I get cornered, because a lot of times I try to knife and the knife's able to kill a few zombies, but getting additional health with that is going to be crazy. All right, now another thing I really want to try with the knife is I want to see if the knife gets extra damage while using Deadshot. So if you guys watched a recent video, we kind of showed that Deadshot consecutive hits do more damage. I wonder if that's applied to the knife. So that was 6,250, and then our second hit is also 6,250. So it does not look like that you get any additional bonus for having Deadshot with the knife. Something I wanted to try out. Very interested of it because technically it is a consecutive hit. It's just, I guess it doesn't count for the knives, and we went down. I hate this game. I hate this game. I can't even record a full video. Rip, boys, every time. Every single time, boys. All right, here we are again. I'm going to go ahead and get set up for the 3rd time, boys. Essentially, the only thing I want to see is I want to see the maximum damage. So I'm going to get set up one more time. We're going to get this triple packed. We're going to get it orange here, and we're going to find out the max damage of this weapon, if I can get there without crashing. Guys, I just found something absolutely amazing out about the knife. If you guys don't know where we're at right now, this is the Iron Lung strategy. This is one of the older strategies in zombies, and it is the current best way to level up and get kills in zombies. That is not a glitch. This is not a glitch strat. You just jump up here. The zombies can still kill you. Just takes a minute, but as it goes in game right now, this is the best strat for XP and kills. This strat just got so much better. All right, but with this strat, it relies on shooting the poison die in front of this machine, about 2 bullets of it, and it is going to massively damage the zombies. Then you use the sucking effect of the die machine to regain your ammo, but you are able to use the knife while you are sucking with the die. So as you can see here, I am currently regaining ammo with the die machine while I'm knifing with the katana. So if you all you gotta do is start shooting the bullets, and then start sucking, and then just start knifing. And as you can see, my knife kind of gets the sucking effect. It's still just doing the normal die effect, but at the same time, you're able to knife, regenerate health, and kill zombies that are coming up all in one go. So this strategy just got so much easier, it's not even funny, because every kill you get about 10% of your health back, and at the same time, you're still regenerating ammo. So as you can see here, fine, sucking up zombies, getting ammo. This strat is already so easy and so hard to die in, because like I said, it's one of the easier strats to pull off. But now that you're able to knife while using the die machine, pretty ridiculous. And it's just not a normal knife. As you can see, we have the katana for our secondary. We are knifing with the full damage and effect of the katana. So if you knife while having a primary weapon out, you're actually using that knife's effect. Unfortunately, it means we can't get the ray gun, but I almost never get the ray gun in this strat to begin with. So yeah, this ability is definitely going to affect high round strats that involve camping, especially if the strategy involves using the die, because you are able to knife while recharging the die machine for ammo, boys. That is crazy. It's also really effective for killing the Megaton. So you're able to use the die and you're able to get damage from the sucking effect while you're knifing. So we're doubling up on damage here. Not only are we damaging these Megatons with the die, we're also knifing them at the same time. So if you're using the die a lot, this is not a bad strategy, because you're able to kind of double dip in the damage department. I don't know how I found out about this, but we're just kind of chilling here, you know, getting points, getting stuff, kind of being able to max set up with the knife. And I was just messing around and found this. So this alone makes this tier 5 absolutely amazing, dude. Look at the effect on the sword. You're able to just, this is insane. All right. But with that, let me go ahead and finish getting what we came here to get so we can test how the knife is fully upgraded. All right, so it's round 46, and we finally have enough to go ahead, get the katana max packed and orange tier. I've been spinning a little bit of salvage. Should have got it a while ago, but we just been messing around. So yeah, didn't crash this time, round 45. So let's go ahead and see the amount of damage this katana does. I don't think the zombies are at max health yet. Was that 40,000? Dude, 40,000 damage per hit. That is insane. And we're going to go down. Cool. Because I was messing around. But yeah, so 40,000 damage per hit on the katana right now. I think that's probably enough. I don't know enough about zombies to know when they cap out damage-wise. But yeah, I guess let's just go to like 50 and 60 real quick and see if it still one hits. I'm sure it will. But yeah. As far as I know, it's probably a one hit from the rest of this point on, because that's a lot of damage for a knife. I think the knife might have already been, even before this update, a one hit indefinitely. But yeah, it is just powerful, man. All right, so now we're on round 51. Let's see if it's still a one hit. I think I already know the answer to this. This is still going to be more than likely a one hit. I think no matter what round you get to, the fully maxed out knife, it's going to be a one hit. I'm pretty sure it probably was before this update. Just to confirm there, well, that wasn't really good because it was elemental effect. But yeah, still a one hit, doing 40,000 damage. Don't think there's going to be any issues with that not being a one hit, boys. But yeah, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I've crashed like 3 separate times, so this has been a very long endeavor making this video. But this was way better than I thought it was going to be. Honestly, the maxed out knife has really impressed me. The fact that when you buy this, it's going to help you regardless of what weapon you spawn in with. You can't say that about any tier 5 of all of the other weapons. So definitely worth it just from that. But on top of that, this makes the die machine so powerful. You can regenerate health while sucking with the die machine, and that to me is game changing. That's the best part of this. The die machine, a lot of people kind of say that it's not that great of a wonder weapon, but honestly, use the die correctly and it's really strong. The sucking ability of it is very powerful, and especially as you can see here, like, we're now able to regenerate health while we're recharging the die machine while doing this, and that is just absolutely broken. Like, this is like using this strat with this, or just any strat involving the die machine with a knife now, is just absolutely broken, because as you can see, we're just annihilating zombies, knifing them if they get close, and if they do damage, we just regen our health back because we're actively knifing the zombies. Like, it is Oh man, it is insane. Like, oh no, zombies are up here. No big deal. We'll just knife them. Like, dang, this strat is so easy now. Like, it already was an easy strat, but this makes it even freaking easier. So yeah, that is my review of the knife. So yeah, that is the full review of the knife tier 5 upgrade. That is all that it does, and it is absolutely amazing. 100% recommend upgrading the knife, even if you're not going to use the die machine. Still insanely powerful with that health regeneration, because you don't even have to have a knife to get effects from it. So yeah, definitely one of the better upgrades in the game right now. But with that, boys, gonna go ahead and leave you guys here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.